generation must revolt. Every generation must have a revolution. This is our revolution, not the one that they tried to sell us, not the one that they tried to use like it was a marketing campaign. And you should look into your heart and think of somebody who we killed. Maybe they're in Yemen. Maybe they were in Cincinnati. Think of somebody who our government, either through a militarized police department or through militarizing all over the world with 800 bases, $1 trillion a year, a president who has sold $1 trillion worth of weapons all over the world, and then we wonder why there's no peace. We think we're going to bomb our way into peace. We voted for a president who was to end wars, not bomb 8 countries, not perfect drone attacks, and not arrest more whistleblowers than any president in the history of the United States. So for us to stand here and do small talk and walk backwards in a reflection pond far enough so that hopefully we will be noticed. So hopefully when the police come, they won't want to get wet. And we'll stand there and we'll talk. And you'll take pictures. You'll take pictures of us standing here to stop the lying, to stop the dying. We all on it. We get it. We get it. And what you guys are going to do if you're not going to get in here is you're going to tell our story.
Yes, we are.
You guys,
yes, we are.
You guys are the choir.
We are the media.
And your job is to sing.
We are the media.
I'm running for U.S. Senate in the state of Colorado.
Right?
I have been a county commissioner for 8 years. I have a master's in business administration. I've owned a business. I've owned a nonprofit. I have been at the $10,000 dinners with Dianne Feinstein and Nancy Pelosi, and I've been with Bill Clinton, and I've been with every mucky muck there is. All right? I thought you could work inside the system.
No way.
I thought you could change from inside. You know what you do from the inside? You lose your soul. You give up. You start telling yourself, I'll do this if I could do that. And in the meantime, you start watching the blood show up on your hands. As Pope John Paul said, the blood-drenched hands. That's what we have, folks. That's why for us to stand back and take a step in being baptized, because that's what we're doing. We're going to get baptized. And if you don't come out here, that's cool, because we'll do a baptism for you. All right? Because you're watching us and you're giving us hope, strength, and love. And if you follow truth and justice, it's the most undeniable thing there is. If you stand for truth and justice, you will always be on the right side of the equation. If you stand for truth and justice, you will speak so loud that everybody who our weapons are killing.
Get in.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Sometimes it just works like that.
Somebody must have ratted us out. How the fuck they know?
Or they've been watching us all day.
Yeah, like that?
See, my friend and I just did a civil disobedience in Richmond. Yes, indeed. Woo! We are with you.
Believe the revolution. This is for the children. This is for the children.
Wait, I think that's his sign.
what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
But they don't understand what they're doing.
You're beautiful.
What do we want?
Justice.
Yeah. What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Justice.
shut it down. What?
Hey, everybody, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So this is what you have to know. We are not Americans.
Use the mega horn, Arn.
We are not Asians. We're not Muslims. We're one people.
That's right.
Use the mega horn.
People. Say it. We are one people.
We are one people.
One people.
We are one people.
Here in front of the
That's what we're
shop.
doing. If we love each other, we will save others. You must tell this story now. Because we don't care about what our haters say. We care about the silence. Silence is the complicity. Silence will not be allowed. So if you want to jump in, I can tell you, this water feels so good.
We are one, united. We will not be divided.
The people
This is
united
good.
will never be defeated. The people united 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 will never be defeated.
We'll never be defeated.
United will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated. Nope. That's all right.
Who got their water bottle?
Nope, that's it. I'd grab it if I could. And that's the one about everybody get in the pool. I don't have a phone. Talk. It's drenched. It's wet. Yeah, I don't want to.
All these people behind me,
Hold on. He's saying something, y'all.
the people that the Democratic Party does not think they will vote. They are the people that don't expect them to vote. But they are the ones that will know what global warming feels like. They will have the children that will be affected by what we're doing to this planet. If you stand over there,
And he's also with us.
you must be standing with them. We are destroying our country, and global warming has not been discussed in a presidential debate since 2008.
That's why we were supporting that.
Do you think
That's
that's
why we have
fair?
priority. And that's why we're not
Do you think they want us to not care?
Oh, you do? The only one supporting that. That's about it.
When Obama bombs Yemen and arms Saudi Arabia with $200 billion and 28 million people are at war in half the country, Is this famine? And our media doesn't tell the story. Do you think that's planned? Because when the Vietnam War protesters stood around this reflection pool to protest the war to end the war was because they didn't want to die. And what happened? We killed over 6 million people in Southeast Asia. We dropped more bombs than our
All the scary stuff
We have killed
that
over 1.5 million
Trump
people
has said, Hillary has already done
since
during her tenure.
2001 in the
Let me
Middle
tell you,
East.
but for me, the one thing, it's your one thing, my one thing,
We have
she's
spent
never
billions of dollars.
used the new. Trump already did that.
And yet we still
I'm talking about.
This any one guy for 15 people?
Oh,
started a country based on white supremacy and slavery and tried to sell us
She looked. I didn't do that. I must have missed
Thank you so much. You are so cool.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Bless your heart. You might as well. You're in there. She doesn't know. They're ignoring us right now. But we got one pop up. I can throw it away. Even though I said that they smooth nothing. I think you are the only one.
Okay, we're bottom.
No, I gave her the
This is what democracy looks like. 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 Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down! 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 Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down! 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 Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now!
Damn.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Look at the picture when I take things as pictures.
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Thanks for watching, Alex.
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
Can y'all hear me out there? When this year started, I had no hope. I thought there was no future. But I see all of you out there, and I see these people standing in the water with me. And you know what I learned? Through all this election fraud and brazen injustice that we have seen this year, the establishment is much dumber than I thought. Dumber than I thought. And they dismiss us and they laugh at us. But you know the truth? They're the stupid ones. They're the ones that can't see the forest through the trees. Because you know what? We are awake. We know what's going on. And when it comes to politics and changing our world, and here's the chat. They're playing checkers. We're playing chess. We're playing chess. When it comes to politics, our strategy's the best. They're playing checkers.
They're playing checkers.
We playing chess.
We're playing chess.
When it comes to politics,
When it comes to politics,
our strategy's the best.
our strategy's the best.
They're playing checkers.
They're playing checkers.
We're playing chess.
We're playing chess.
When it comes to politics,
When it comes to
our
politics,
strategy's the best.
our strategy's the best.
I know, champs. I don't get that.
Unity for democracy. Show them in the water, as well as my flag.
We're playing chess.
We're playing chess.
When it comes to politics,
When it comes to politics,
our strategy's the best.
our strategy's the best. We're here for you. We hear you. All right, we need to hear all of you.
All of you need to join us.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Shut it down! 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 Justice! Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
And if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 Again, if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Louder!
Now!
Justice! When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
I have a question for you. What are you so afraid of? Because what? There's no one coming. We're trying to prove a point. They are allowing you to be sucked into the fear. All of this is our home. We have every right to be here. Every right. What are you afraid of right now? We all need to get together.
Have him come out.
But
Join us!
No, him.
If you don't get into the water,
Come on. You don't look good.
if
Come
you
on.
don't get into the water soon enough,
I got you,
in
Pink.
40 years, this water will be way over our heads.
I got this. That's the only thing I got.
I don't have your stuff.
No, oh, I was given this.
yeah, but my purse.
Gotta jump in before it's
United,
Is that yours?
never be defeated. The people
What color is it?
Can never be defeated. The people united 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 can never be defeated.
If anyone under 30 is not in that pool, what the hell is wrong with you?
Join us! How old are you?
Yeah!
We have an 11-year-old. Give her a hand.
Corporate greed has got to go. Corporate greed has got to go. Corporate greed has got to go. Hey, hey. 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 Corporate greed has got to go. Hey, hey.
The only thing that's stopping you is you!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Everyone wants Black Lives Matter! Black Lives
Matter, then every life should matter!
Look at her shirt! Will you please read your shirt to that man? Read your shirt! Please read your shirt to that man! What does your shirt say?
Unity.
All lives matter when Black Lives Matter! Read that shirt! Take a note and memorize it! Black Lives Matter!
All lives matter when Black Lives Matter! All lives matter when Black Lives Matter! All lives matter when Black Lives
standing up for us and our rights.
Water is life.
Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life.
I do that.
Did you figure it out? No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah. I gave it a blowhorn just for now. No one has any batteries.
It's not that bad once you get in. It's not that bad. It really is not this here response. But I'm going on the What?
Don't pee in the reflection pond.
Don't pee in them.
I feel like singing a Mulan song right now.
Another
pee in the
problem that we
reflection
have.
Reflection show.
Another problem that we have is that healthcare is not considered a basic human right.
You're absolutely right.
Every other country that is the developed country in this world has universal healthcare except us. Every other first world country has paid maternity and sick leave except for us.
That's right.
When is enough? Enough.
Enough.
Right, you got that right.
Enough is enough. 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 Enough